Have a double guard pull situation. I step on his leg, right? Why? Because he wants to bring this knee down to the mat and block my spin under. Okay, so I'm gonna be opening his legs, and now he tries to like bring his hips down. Like it's really hard to, right? Because I'm keeping his hips one side. Okay, I'm gonna go put the day heave hook inside. Now from here I can switch my grips. Okay, as I roll, he lays flat. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to this technique. So as I roll here, he lays flat. I'm not gonna be able to hug his hips, so I'm gonna roll all the way through. Okay, go all the way through until you're parallel to your partner. Okay. So now I'm here. So once I'm parallel to my partner, okay, I'm gonna let go of the belt grip, and I'm gonna start reaching for the yellow belt grip on the other side. Okay. Now look, my knees are at an angle. I need my knees very vertical, pointing to the ceiling. Okay. So look here, I can use my feet to kind of re-square my hips. So I'm parallel and I'm flat on my back here, on my shoulders. Okay. I'm gonna use a bridge. I'm gonna bridge my hips up. Okay, keep the bridge. Now look, I curl this his heel here to my butt, and I stomp straight down. Look, his hips comes on top like this. All right. If you can't bring his hips here, something's wrong. You're not activating your legs very effectively. Okay. Now look, his butt's on top of me. Because his hips are on top of me, I can switch my hooks much easier. Right. Look, pay attention. If his hips is on the mat here, or if his hips is not on my stomach and it's more on the back. Look, the angle here to get a first hook in is impossible. I can't get in. Look, I'm trying my best to get in. But look, when his butt's on top of me, same position, same angle, same position, different angle. Look, no struggle to get my hook in. All right, this is really important, right? Because he's going to try to run away. So if I get a first hook in, it'd be really nice to control his leg here so I can move towards his back. Okay, so I'm here. I throw my first hook in. One, and I can use all the feet here to step on him. My hands will go to his butt grip or his butt grip and to like the shoulder grip or the forefingers and the collar. Okay, now from here, I start to use my feet. I start to extend him even more. Look, when I extend him more, he's going more to here, and I can hip out. And now I have his back, right? Chested back. Second hook comes in much easier. The seatbelt comes a little easier. I usually get the seatbelt first, and then I get the second hook in. Okay, so, so I'm here, right? We're doing double guard pull. I step, day heave. Okay, I got the collar. Now as I roll through, okay, I see him laying down. I'm gonna finish the roll all the way through until I'm parallel. Okay, now from here, I'm pinching my knees here. I'm not just like here, laying here. I'm pulling my bottom knee to my chest and top knee extending away, keeping his leg locked here. Okay, now from here, I'm gonna let go of the collar. I'm gonna reach around and grab the belt grip on this side. Okay, this hand here can be like monitoring, like if he's trying to step on me, I can kind of block him here, right? Hold the ankle, right? Allow me to start to move more parallel and flat. Okay, now from here, look, of course here I'll use my hand to help me, but it's mostly for my legs, all right? So bring this foot really close to his ribs. Okay, now bridge and heel stomp and keep the bridge, right? All right, it pulls him here. Now look, his hips on butt, I can just switch my hooks really easy. One, hip out, second hook in, and then I get my seatbelt. All right, of course, I'm getting my seatbelt first, and then I'm get my second hook in later on. All right, so one last time for you guys, right? Doesn't matter if you have the belt or pants or collar to roll through. Okay, I see him laying down. Look, I'm already bringing my hand across the body. Okay, now from here, I'm pinching, curl my heels back, start to lay more flat on my shoulders. Now from here, I'm going to be grabbing the pants grip. Now look, I use my legs and my hands. Seatbelt. And then now I'm fighting for my hooks in. Okay? All right, guys, let's go. 1, 2, 3.